Boy, what a game that was last night. 139-132 in an overtime win in Atlanta. About time, right? Long time coming. Enjoyed every bit of it. Come on in here, let's talk about it. What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And while you in here, hit that like, comment, subscribe, notification bell so that you can be notified every time Hertakes uploads a new video. All right, let's get into it. So yeah, we had it was a good game last night. This guy right here with the ball, Tyresemaxey, he came to play. And the only thing that saved us, in my opinion, is that we fouled him out. He ended up fouling out of the game in overtime. But we got him fouled out with like 2 minutes to go. And I want to say at that point we were down 1 because this dude took it upon himself and said, listen, when every possession we got, I'm going straight to that paint. He cooked Murray so bad on one of those plays, man, and went straight to that paint and yammed it. I was like, it's over with. In my head, I'm like, it's over with. It's over with. Then he backed that up. They stopped us. He backed that up and came down and drained a 3. So hats off to Tyresemaxey. All right, let's get into the stats. So go ahead and get Philly out the way. We ain't going to talk about them much tonight. We got to talk about these Hawks. Tyresemaxey ended up with 35 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds for the game. Tobias Harris ended up with 32 points and 10 boards. And then Marquise Morris off the bench had 17 points and 4 boards. That was their top 3 scorers. Everybody else, they did their things in spots of the game. Especially on the defensive front. So they played really well. This was the number 3 team in the East, guys. So we did good by beating them. I know they didn't have Embiid, but they're that team without Embiid. They really, really are. Now, on to the Hawks. Our floor general, Traeyoung, had 28 points, 11 assists. Dejountemurray, 25 points, 5 assists, and 5 boards. JJ, I'm going to save JJ for last. We're going to save JJ for last. Saddiq Bey, 15 points and 10 boards. And then Bogey off the bench, 15 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Bogey did his thing as well. All right, I saved the last 2 for a reason because they were phenomenal. Now, I was one of the people that a little leery about him starting as our center. I just didn't feel like he had the height to compete. But quite frankly, he showed me something different last night. This man is special. He played a phenomenal defensive game. Rim protector. He did really, really good. Let's look at his stats. So for 0-0, he had 19 points, 11 boards, and 2 blocks. He did good. I mean, he held his own in the paint. What I would like to see him work on, though, are the getting into foul troubles. And, I know he's new. As the more he gets into the starting rotation, if we do move on from Capella and he takes that starting bid, I know he'll learn and he'll grow to not foul so much. But right now, that's pretty much one of the weaker points of his game. And then probably dealing with bigger bigs. Now, had Embiid been there, I've seen him play against Embiid, and it wasn't pretty. So those are my two areas that give me pause about 0-0, but I had to give my man his props for last night because he did his thing, especially with us being shorthanded without Capella. Honorable mention, I'm going to give Bruno a shout out as well because he stepped in without Capella being there, and he was a good defensive front, took some fouls for us that we needed, just buy some time to get 0-0 some rest. Bruno had 8 points, 5 boards, and 3 blocks. Like, that's solid for a backup center that's really number 3 in our rotation in terms of center. So he did a really good job, did his thing. He held it down for us. So hats off to him. And then last but definitely not least, my now favorite player on the team, that man right there in the middle, Jalenjohnson. This young man, he is bringing it. He's proven to be a 3-level scorer, defensive front, the whole 9. So he finished last night with 25 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 blocks. My man almost had a triple-double, and I kept watching the stat board because I wanted him to get those other 3 assists. I wanted that for him. Wanted him to have that triple-dub. That's my guy right there. He's now my number 1 player. He did his thing. Bogey, I guess, I did mention Bogey. Bogey did his thing as well, and then we know what Murray can do. You know, if I feel like if we can make some changes, I do feel like we do need a bigger guard. I hate to see Murray go. However, I do feel like we do need a bigger guard to be in the front because, like I said, Tyresemaxey broke Murray down bad. I felt sorry for Murray. He broke him down, you know, and got to that paint and just yammed it. He did. It just is what it is. And I do think a good 3-and-D taller guard to go alongside Trey is the main thing that we need. And I think we'll be okay. Maybe one more shooter. So if we trade Murray and Capella and then get that, a 3-and-D guard and another shooter, we're going to be fine. So, it was a good game last night. We'll be back at it tomorrow night against Indiana without Tyrese Halliburton. But again, this team ain't no joke. They're still going to bring it. They're going to come. And then Saturday night, we got Washington Wizards. So this is our week to be at home. So we'll get some good home games in this week. I will be in the house for all of them. And looking forward to it. I'm excited. The Hawks got me excited again. Yeah, I bought the Kool-Aid. Got me excited again. So we're going to see what happens as we move forward. But again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that noti bell so you'll be notified every time Her Takes uploads a video. And don't forget to tell a friend about this movement. And as always, stay safe and on to the next one. Peace.
Out of bounds, Trey. On the bounce into a conduit. Back to Trey. Wrap around to Sadiq. Corner to Johnson.